Hello and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru and in this video we will learn one of the questions that is usually asked in Excel interviews. And that question is how to make your team fill data without mistakes. Now for example, here are the team members name Rambo, Mickey, Munni and Sheila, and these are their employees IDs that your team member needs to fill in. Now, these are pretty long numbers and chances of mistakes are there, correct? Now, how do we make them fill these without making any mistake? Well, that is what we will learn. By the way, you can go to myelesson.org to download this training file and many other also. So, the technique is using a drop down like this. See? Now, this way, the chances of somebody making an error of typing is very low. We can get custom error messages also so that we can guide the user as to making the correct entry. Now, how do we make these lists? Let me show you. First of all, you have to prepare a base data, all right, like I have done. Based on this, your team member can fill in the data. It can be on the same sheet or the second or third sheet also. Now, let's start the process of making these lists. Now, these lists can not only be used for making data entry, but also can be used to help you creating any kind of drop down list. See, now I've just copied this data here. Now I'll create the drop down list over here. So I will select this area. All right. Then I'll go to data. Then I'll go to data validation. And in the settings, I'll go to allow and then I'll choose list. Then it will ask a source. I'll click over here and my source is this one. I'll select the IDs and I'll go to input message and error alert later. I'll click OK and my list is ready. See, as soon as a drop down list is automatically created, this icon appears. So I can choose the data from here now. So this is called creating a drop down list. I'm going to copy the format from here to here so that these will look good. So I'll click over here, go to Format Painter and select these cells. Isn't this a good way? Now, with data validation list, you can do a lot of stuff. Like if you go to data again, you can have a data validation list for whole numbers only, decimals, dates, time, text length. You can have a custom text length also. And you can have custom input messages. Like I already have a drop down list over here, correct? Now if I want to delete it, I'll click on clear all and it will be deleted. So the content is not deleted, but that option of drop down is gone, correct? Now if I create this again, I'll click over here. I will select this data. I'll go to data validation. I'll go to settings. I'll choose list and I'll select my data. Here it is. Now I'll click on input message so that I can tell the user what to do. I'll mention guideline over here. Please check data from column Y. See, this is column Y, correct? And then I'll go error alert. So there are three styles. Stop, warning, information. Stop will not allow him to write any wrong data. Okay? And I'll write a message over here. Input data from column Y. I'll not give it any title. I'll click OK. Now see, if I hover my mouse over here, it says guideline, please check data from column Y. Cool. And I am typing 1, 2, 3. I press enter. It did not take that entry. I can cancel it, type in 2356, 5, enter. No, it says retry. I can only type in whatever is mentioned in column Y, nothing else. Isn't this cool? Either I choose the data from here or I choose it from the drop down list. So this is how we create drop down lists. So once a drop down list is created, then you can avoid a lot of mistakes and give choices to people to use. All right. Like you can use it with holidays or leave applications. Say, for example, you are making a list for weekly offs. So you can give a drop down so everybody can fill in their weekly off. So everybody, someone says, I want a weekly off every Monday. So from the drop down, he can choose Monday. Isn't that cool? So this is how we create lists using data validation. This is a very important question which is usually asked in interviews. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the like symbol and do subscribe to the channel. And do wait for the next video, which will be out pretty soon. So until the next video, this is your Guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning.